Ladies and gentlemen, hello, it is me. I am, in fact, alive. Um, I, I am so sorry for going radio silent on all of you guys, last year. It was one of those situations where, life kind of got in the way and streaming just wasn't working out at the time. A lot of stuff happened. Um, as you can see, we have another scenery change. I am no longer in Michigan. But in order to give you guys an idea of everything, might as well go back to the beginning. So like March of last year, 2024. And yes, this is like my third or fourth time trying to record this because I don't do notes and I don't do videos like this ever. So in March of last year, a good friend of mine and a good friend of the stream, one of our moderators, Pixis, decided she wanted to move from Utah to Indiana. Indiana is where our whole friend group was. After she got moved and settled in to Indiana, said friend group kind of imploded, not in a pretty way. It sucks. There's going to be a lot of faces and regulars on the stream that are not going to be around anymore, and I miss them dearly. It sucks that it happened the way it did, but sometimes people just come into your life for brief amounts of time and then they leave. So it is what it is. So Pixis and I started hanging out a lot more. We started dating. And then fast forward to about July or August. She had some issues with her apartment down in Indiana. A whole, kind of back and forth with the landlord, that kind of thing. She ended up getting evicted. So in the middle of the night, me and my dad drove all the way down, loaded her up, and we moved her up to my parents' house in Michigan, where I was streaming from previously. Her and I then spent the summer and the fall living in a camper trailer on the back of my parents' property, right up until, actually no, it was the week of Christmas. So the week of Christmas, we moved again, but the reason we moved was we were paying out of pocket for propane to keep the trailer heated. And it was totaling, I think, between $600 to $800 a week in propane. Because Michigan at the time was getting into the negative 20s. So we kind of had a lifeline thrown at us from Pixis's mother. Like, hey, I have a place. You can come, you can stay. You don't have to pay rent for the first little bit that you're out here, but it does involve you to moving to Arizona. So I am back out west again. Utah is so close. So yeah, this is where I am now. And the reason I haven't gone live or posted a video sooner is because when I moved out here, it took me a while to find a job. And I told myself I was not going to start streaming again. I wasn't going to pick up the saddle or get back in the saddle and do any content, because my first priority should be getting a job and getting caught up on the bills that I had been neglecting since the winter, because paying for propane every week just to stay warm definitely drained my bank account, and I moved out here with like $10 in my pocket. So now that I have a job and I've been there for, I want to say 2 months, I think maybe a month and a half. finally getting into the swing of things. And I want to sit down and make this video and let all of you guys know that yes, I'm alive. Just a lot of stuff has changed. Yeah, it's been a wild 14 months. 2025 so far, the first like 2 months of 2025 sucked royally. But Pixis and I, we made it through. And we're here now. We're vibing. Once again, I'm so very sorry for going radio silent and leaving you guys all in the dark. You guys deserve more. You guys deserve better. And that's my bad. Life literally just got in the way. But I'm back. I hope. Fingers crossed. As for like stream schedule, plans, all of that, I don't know. I'd like to say I could go live as early as tomorrow. Well, I'm recording this May 15th, 2025. Tomorrow being the 16th, probably not going to happen. I'd like to tentatively start next week. But stream schedule is going to be very weird for a while until I get back into the swing of things. My current job, absolutely love it, but my schedule does fluctuate quite a bit. So there will be weeks where I'm mostly opening, and so I'm getting up at like 4 o'clock in the morning to go open, or there's other weeks where I'm closing and I don't get home until like 11. So as for now, my goal is going to be 3 days a week of live streaming. Sometimes it's going to be less than that. Maybe, only a day, maybe 2 days, maybe not at all. I really don't know. It's going to take me some time to get back into the swing of all of it. But it should be fine. We should be able to get through this together. I'm hoping I can just pick it back up and pick up where I left off. As for games, I don't really have anything that I've been playing that I'd want to stream. First stream back is probably going to be Soulframe. Those of you who know me know that I am a big fan of Warframe and the developers of Warframe Digital Extremes. They have a new MMO, a fantasy MMO that they're working on, that is like super closed beta, super whatever. I did just get access to it, I think like 2 or 3 days ago. I've not touched it yet. But I think if we start back up streaming, that's a good game to just kind of ease myself back into it. And we'll go from there. But once again, I just want to apologize and say I'm so very sorry to all of you. You guys deserved better, and I definitely shouldn't have gone as radio silent as I was. I just hope you forgive me. But yeah, I'm back. Stay tuned, because I still don't know when I'm gonna be going live, but I will definitely be posting about it on Discord, Twitter, all that kind of stuff. So I will catch you guys all later. We'll see ya.